So yesterday and day before yesterday, I showed the PPT, and yesterday I showed the directly XML file, what it exactly contains, what are the tags in the inside the XML file, and just we gone through standalone. In the standalone mode, I showed the server. So okay, today we'll see domain mode. Okay, so before going to there, just will okay, just requirement like machine 1. Okay, mission 1. Mission 1, in the mission 1, I will configure just name, server name. So first, actually yesterday I did not show the standalone completely. You want me to show standalone or directly domain?
Standalone.
No, first complete whatever you doing.
Okay. Because nothing much in the standalone mode. How you started in the basic model, like that only. Okay, if you want that name, see that one only first, standalone mode. Okay. First, we'll take the name of the server. Name of the server, something name we need to give separate one because we are copy paste, right? So name it should be unique in the same mission we are doing. So host 1 or host 1 also you can put. IP address, because I'm using default only. Port offset. Straight away I'm going port offset because yesterday I showed you why port offset, right? So we need to change port offset. Port offset. See, in this server already 9999 already registered, so it is not available. We'll take 2. So zeros represent that 4 digits. So to 20,000, and coming to mission 2. Host 2, IP address same because we don't have any other mission. So this you can take 3. Very configuration is nothing much. So our installation EAP6, right? JBoss inside JBoss standalone. So here my requirement is mission 1, host 1, this one, mission 1, mission 2. I need to configure like this. So go to first standalone. So these are the files actually. So before configuring, before bring up the server, how many folders will exist in this folder?
Lib configuration data.
Configuration
Data lib.
Data will not be there.
Data will be
Deployments will be there.
deployments will not be there.
Will not be there.
No, data will be there. Log only will not be there.
Only log and temp.
Will not be there.
Log temp deployments also will not be there.
Deployments will be there.
No, after the installation only deployments will come, right?
No, actually in the standalone mode deployments is there. So I showed you yesterday, I explained also.
But
In
before
the actually deployments folder, we have only one server, so that folder will exist outside.
Yeah, but after
But coming
installation
to-
only you will get the deployment folder, right?
No,
Before
no,
it
no.
won't be there.
Before only it will be there.
Okay.
After installation.
After
After installation, data folder will come, log will come, and temp will come.
After installation.
Bring up. sorry, after brought up, these folders will come. So before after installation, configuration, deployment, lib will be there. Got it now? So this data folder, log folder, and temp folder, after brought up the server, these folders came. So just this folder I'm leaving like this only. The standalone I'm not touching. So separate 2 folders I'm creating, like how we will configure more than one server in the Tomcat. Like that only here also I will configure standalone mode. Standalone mode I will treat it as a Tomcat. So I will treat it as that one, and first 2 servers I need to configure, machine 1 and machine 2. So for that, in the standalone mode, just one step back, and you'll see the folders in this standalone domain like this. This is the main structure, right? So in this here, one more standalone I will create here. That means that name machine 1. One more server I will create machine 2. Means copy paste, same folder. Standalone folder I will copy paste 2 times. Okay, I will not touch standalone folder. So for that I will go inside standalone mode. Inside standalone mode, okay, just first make directory, name machine 1, right? Machine 1. Okay. So directory created, one step back, means that main folder, main structure. Okay. Same way I am creating one more. So 2 directories, and means 2 servers I copied, means directory created. So now I need to copy the content. This configuration data, configuration deployments library. Okay. Copy. Okay. Configuration deployments lib. Okay. Where?
Machine 1.
Machine 1. Machine 1. 2 will. Okay. Done. Next, same way. Machine 2. Same structure. One thing. Okay, no problem. 2 missions already created. Copy the content to that machine 2. So we'll check. So inside I have configuration deployment library. So now first what I need to do, name server host 1, IP address 127, this one same, port offset. So majorly they are focusing on IP address and port, nothing much, because we are just bringing up the server. VI standalone dot.
Offset. With offset we need to change.
That's it here. That's it. Hostname no need to change because we have only one server. So IP address same, right? So that's why. So what is that?
20,000. Port offset.
So this is a port offset already. 10,000 is there. So I will leave like this only. Okay, this is also unique only. Yesterday only brought up. Other server I will change. Okay, IP address already 127.
Yesterday what we put is down.
Which one? Currently down. If it is up, then we have to change here. So okay, then we'll go for as per our requirement 20,000 and we'll give like this only.
If we change the host equal to local host to some other name.
Where?
Local host is there, right? Name, mail as in,
Local host. Where you are showing?
remote destination.
Down from
Now
card
the
port
topic
step.
binding is
Port step, below the step.
below this.
Local host there.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. This one you are asking.
Host equal to local host.
So I'm asking, like, when we put the URL,
Sure.
can we do like host 1 then colon then port?
No, it's not like that.
No.
So host 1, host 2, whatever names we are giving, that is internal purpose because should not conflict. So just naming, but we are accessing outside through IP address and port number. Whatever we are going to give but host name, I'm just differentiating the missions with the name. Just I'm differentiating with the names that it will not for accessing outside and that it will not use. Right? If you open the file, okay, this file belongs to host name. It represents the same, right? I cannot access through that host name or listen. Okay.
So instead of IP address, we cannot change the host name anymore. Suppose keeping the same IP address, but still changing the host name.
Keeping the IP address means what? Same
IP
IP.
address will be same because the host is same, right? Server is
Same.
But can you change the host name so that then you give the name URL?
We can change. So change to 127, 172, like that.
Not IP address, only host name.
Only host name.
Then like yesterday when you get the URL, you give like localhost colon.
Yeah.
Right. So instead of localhost colon, can you give host name?
We can give. See, 127.0.0.1 means that is IP address.
Yes.
But otherwise that is localhost.
Yes.
172.25.206.15, that is we cannot give localhost, right? So that is specific IP address to that machine. So that virtual server. So 127.0.0.11 by default, if your laptop as personal PC also, it represents localhost, right? You know, right? 127. So instead of that IP address, I have given localhost. But if you are given 172 that IP address in the configuration file, then I have to access through that 172 only.
So you cannot segregate the URL names.
No, that is virtual host. See, if you want to hide the IP address, that is different case.
Okay.
So outside, see, internal purpose we can use. Public we are giving accessing. We are giving access means we have to give through some naming. So different name we have to give. Virtual host, something we already have.
Okay.
So that name we have to give. That URL we have to give. www.google.com behind one IP address will be there. That they are hiding, right? So like that way.
So in that way you can do this. Like
we can do like that.
Host names on the same IP address.
Yes.
That is the virtual host.
Yes. So here also instead of this one, we can change this one also, right? 127.0.0.1. Instead of that, I can change this one to 172. Instead of localhost, I can give 172. 25.206.1.5. Okay. No, port also we need to change. See, I have only one mission. So why I am not customizing IP address, that file, because of 172, we have only one server. We don't have two servers. If we have two servers, one server I will keep a 127, the other server will be that IP address, or 172 I will use, or the other one is 15, we have other one 16, for example. Then I will give 16. So what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say here is, where is it? Closed or what? Okay. See, whenever you are configuring, you are going to configure two servers, IP address port is mandatory. My intention is you have to focus on these two. If you have multiple servers, first IP address and second IP address belongs to which machine belongs to that server, that IP address you have to give, right? So my intention is actually IP address we need to change, port we need to change. So in our case, IP address means we have only one server. I'm going to configure two servers in the single machine. So for that, because of that one, I'm giving 127 both side. In the both machines I'm giving same IP address. Understood? So I'm giving 127 because of that I'm accessing through localhost. Got it? So if I will 172, if I will use 172, I cannot use localhost, right? It will access. No. So 172 only I have to use. That is the question, right?
No, my question was different. It was for virtual, like you told, right?
Yeah. Instead of IP, we can name some name event, that is virtual console, that is different story. Yeah. Okay. We'll see, no problem. That is again Apache side we need to configure. Protocol side we need to configure here. Many things are there. Okay, what we are doing? Okay, offset will change.
20,000. And
So 20,000.
mm,
So this 20,000 port offset 20,000 I'm giving. That means inside the socket binding group, whatever ports we have, those ports will add it to that port. That become another port. That will become some. It will after adding how much it will come, that much it will give. So we can access through that one.
same we have to change for the second machine also, right?
Second mission also. First we are configured, right? First we'll bring up this one.
Mm.
Standalone, which I think normal we can take this here.
Mm.
Second server we need to small mistake, small modification. First server this much only. Second server we need to configure little. No, through accessing is different little.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
You cannot be control C, right?
We will stop the server. And second one is go inside.
Yeah.
So mission 2 I'm going.
I think if you change that host to 170 to address, then offset will not change it because the IP gets changed. Right? We can try that.
Okay.
Because in XNet I have done multiple listeners will be listening on 152 port only. Because we have virtual IPs and scan IPs.
Oh, then we try.
Different IPs, right? So
Okay.
everything can listen on 152. So I think.
I will try. No problem. We'll try. Now we will give that one also.
Mm.
So local host you have to change it. And also in the host equal to you have to put the
2,000, 20,000.
that you put 20,000.
20,000. Offset you have to give us 20,000.
And in the host you put that CCH.
Where?
Local host change.
That I think no need. That no need. No need. It will not consider. Sorry. Here actually -d JBoss dot server dot base directory, my base directory location, because I'm starting from bin. So one server by default it will came up. Oh, okay. So I ran standalone data SQL only, right? I did not give anything else. So it will start the default standalone data 10,000 mission. From mission 1 it will not start. So that's why I have seen here actually we have given 2, right? 2 and 3, right?
Here we go to 2 and different.
2 only.
Right? See here we have one.
Yeah.
So it is took that one. No problem. So we need to specify path. Mission 1 you forget about, because one server. My intention is I need to start 2 servers. Okay. If you want, that also I will start now.
3 you start because 1 and 2 we get the same port.
Same port. That first again. So first I will start this one. Mission both having same port. No, mission 1 and mission 1. I understood. Mission 1 and mission 2 now different IPs and same port. That's the way, right? So I will start mission 2 and mission 1 I will start. Okay, that is also same, right?
So anywhere if you're running the message, it won't
You don't do.
you have to give the location, right? Yeah, it started 2 lines.
Now that machine one.
Take look at it.
That will have some botna 1999.
2,999.
2,999.
The tables are 2,999, but the IP address.
We have changed the IP address, but the port will be same.
Machine one is already running.
No, it's running.
The first one.
So the games.
The first one is a different. Yesterday I tested.
Right.
No, that one.
We didn't give the location, so what it did, started the engineers.
Okay.
Okay, I'm bringing up mission 1.
Incident mission one.
You standalone
Okay.
This standalone.sh is for starting. If it is in domain mode, then also same script.
Domain
Domain.sh. From Catalina or something. No, startup understand. Okay.
So from Vim we are going inside machine one.
It started.
Now
It
it's
started.
same port but different port.
Different IP address we started.
Good.
Single host physically, but we are able to
How it was like
IP is different, right?
but here we have only one server, right?
It refers to the IP of the
In offset local or smart planning we didn't say anything.
in local file we didn't, but the type one wherever 127 is there, we replace with 170.
Okay.
Okay.
So both of them started, right?
Both are started. Good. So standalone mode we have seen with the different IP address. We'll see now domain mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you recall the URLs?
So we're in first mission, I think. Started already, but that server already started this one.
Like the default one, maybe you can control.
No, I don't know where I started actually.
First is screen.
First screen.
Okay.
You didn't say that. I'm stopping first one, okay?
Make sure that is first one.
First one only I
This
started.
is last one.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Two.
Double. Double will take to welcome.
That is native IP. This is console management console IP. 2,990.
And 990.
How we come to conclusion? 2,990.
If you start the server, you can see there management console.
No, that is fine.
That
Where is
standalone
that?
and XML.
Which one? 2,990.
2,990. Where did you find it? For management.
Here in the see this one.
Not this one.
Not this one.
Not this one, but IP address.
You can see around.
Here.
Okay.
That is coming from standalone.
Okay. Will be available in the XML.
No. You call it using localhost. Localhost is the host name for both of them.
Now localhost actually. Now I will call that also. 172.
No, so when you're calling with localhost, which one is it? 127.
127. Obviously, 127.0 means that is localhost only.
But host name you mentioned localhost for the other one also.
That it will not take. That's what I'm telling. See, it will take the. We have management. I showed yesterday interfaces. Based on that, it will take. It will not touch IP address. In the socket binding group, it will touch only ports. Got it? In the socket binding group, I told you few ports. The one which I am going to add that port, that offset will add to ports, not IP address. Just for that one, if you want to see, that will not. While bringing up the server, it will not invoke that attribute.
So it will not touch host name anywhere.
There it will not touch, but interfaces it will touch 127 the management public unsecure I showed na. So if I did already this one, right, replaced with 127 replaced with 172 I did.
Yes.
So that will replace only management wherever it will exist, that IP address.
Yes.
That means interfaces we have, and one more line we have, domain controller. Sorry, here domain controller we won't see. One more line is there, address and port offset. There only these 4 places it will change. So whatever you have inside socket binding group, there it will not touch localhost. That's why I did not change while changing also IP address. I did not change that one. Because earlier what I thought is these 2 IPs are IPs in the same mission. That's why both are same. Whether you have given this one or that one, it will give same result. You cannot see the difference. So that's why I did not give. After saying this, Prabhu, then I came to this one. So wherever localhost will be there, no need to change there. By default, that one will give many things. But wherever it will go and touch those areas, you have to.
So while giving, where it didn't change. We changed the IP right to 172. You manually change. What is the only template that has not changed?
Wherever 127 will be there, there it will change, right?
Yes.
So in the 127, there also localhost they mentioned, but they did not mention 127. But other areas they mentioned 127, not localhost.
Yes.
That means localhost will not impact. So wherever IP address specifically they mentioned, instead of 127 also they can give localhost. But why they did not give specifically mention IP address? There you go and modify. If you have different mission you are running on the server. Sorry, if you are running a server on the different mission, you go there and you can change. That's why you told that time only localhost. That's why I did not touch that one.
So when you
Check this.
Yes.
Same, right?
Okay. Localhost. This one.
159.
So this one is web HTTP. This is HTTP port. So we will access through this one only, 8080. So other one is 9990. Just remember, management console, how we have in the WebLogic 7001, like here 9990. Management console, fix this one. If your offset is giving something else, then it may be different. Obviously, it will change. So double line, don't confuse. Double line is the native IP. That is for command line interface. Whenever you are going for command line interface, you have to use that one, double line. So whenever you are going for management console, you have to use 9990. Whenever you are accessing through web browser, then 8080. These 3 ports plays major role in this XML file. The other one SOS secures 8443, 9443. That is different.
So now suppose when you're calling application, you generally don't give IP address, we can give a host name. Where do you specify that?
Where?
When you're calling an application generally, you don't give host name, IP address, right? That time.
So you are saying generally outside.
Outside. So that time you give host name abc.com. So it will give the same page.
Same page it will be. So example, any outside www Google or something like you're saying. Like that only you're talking.
For example, you created two machines. Can you call them like host name, host one, or machine one, colon that port 29990. That type
Should
should.
configuring a DNS, the host resolution. This host name should match, should resolve to this IP.
So you're saying here POC also you can configure.
So if we don't have to specify that, then it's not really.
In this XML we don't have like that.
Okay.
So whatever we will use, see here also localhost by default we will use. PCs, see everyone knows 127 is a local host. I'm using that one only. If I want to a specific name, so you are saying, I understood your point. See, we have 172.25.206.15. Instead of this, CC something, our host name you are giving and accessing like that.
Yeah.
No, here we are not accessing like that. If you want, we'll test what is there. See, I did not test like
I
that.
think this was not our question.
Actually,
here what happens is through etc host. Now you can, instead of 172, you can use CCH1 that host name. It will work because from etc host
It is yours, it is there, yeah.
For applications and main systems, it will be resolving through DNS.
Through DNS, exactly.
That's what.
So for that DNS resolution, we need to create virtual host, all these things, right?
I think so. Yes.
No, obviously you are accessing. See,
for multiple machines, you have to.
For server, you need to. For local machine, you can just change the host entry.
Yes. For local, for example, this is one single server, right? Now you can do it in local machine only. Like you already told, right? If you do CH something now it will be able to access because that entry is an ETC host. But like I told that for 3 machines, you need 3 separate host names to be identified. That time you need virtual host to be created.
Obviously, so finally your this thing is instead of IP address, I need to access some name through name.
Only is IP only. Host name will be used
IP address only. See, total in this concept we have 2 naming services, DNS and JNDA also. So that also naming service. This is also naming service. This is outside web DNS naming service. This is internally through contact to database. So naming service will be like this here. So for that we need to create the protocols in the application server. Virtual host we need to mention in the through web. Okay, so we have seen a standalone mode in multiple servers. So here we cannot access the other server in the same console, right? So I have 2 servers. So machine 1, machine 2. Same console we cannot. So if you see, just I wanted to show here one more thing. If you go to core. This is a deployment scanner actually. Whenever in standalone mode and Tomcat, when we deploy the application, automatically it will pick. Why? If you place anything in the deployment folder, that will scan. Somebody scanning immediately, it will trigger in the. It will install. Just moving the folder to deploy folder, it will install. Deploy. Here no need to install all these things, no need to do like logic all these things. Yes. Just moving the folder, it will deploy. So that task will do deployment scanner. Okay, this deployment scanner will scan the deployment folder every 5 seconds or 10 seconds. It will be there. Time 5 seconds, I think. Every 5 seconds, it will test. If you change this one, it will be. So Tomcat, it will be 5 seconds something. So it will change every 5 seconds or auto deployment. This is hard deployment also, people will call it as this one. So directly place the application in the deployment folder. This deployment scanner will scan. By default scanner will be there. So this timeout we can through edit, we can change the time also.
So it will directly pick the executables and run that. Right?
Exactly. So just I will deploy, I think. This one gone. So say I'm moving CD, my apps in apps folder. This hello.where I'm moving to home. Where it is CAP.
JBoss.
JBoss Mission 1.
Machine.
Okay, inside deployments.
Yes.
Just no problem. Okay, copy to here. So now I will see whether it is scanning or not. So where I moved mission 1. Where is the mission 1? This one I think.
127. This one. Not this one.
No.
Not this one. This one.
So here I have given space because of just we understand purpose.
Okay.
If you see here, it is updating deployments. So scanner will see and it will say already deployed on application. So like this. So here we have only one method. Like this only. We don't have console method. Oh, okay, sorry. Console method we can do. This one. And the command line also we can do. Okay, I thought it's Tomcat. GS we can. Yeah?
From that management console, we can
Yeah, we can do. There also.
It will just scan on.
So in the deployment scanner, runtime you go, management deployments. So here yard and okay, so yard will come. So this is which one? 2990. Just browse.
second place. It's machine 2.
So
This is machine 2. Okay.
so like this we need to do. Okay, application somewhere I think. Okay, my folder only.
Deployment mode, it's not here. Like WebLogic, we don't have any deployment mode set up.
Deploy mode. Deploy.
Side by side.
No, we don't have.
But not like that. Deployment modes will be there.
Side by side.
Here you don't have that kind of terminologies.
You should be now able to see the color of we copied from that. We should be able to see that.
Yeah.
This we can able to see. So we did through manage console. That we can see.
Go to the machine one. First one JBoss management.
There, console. GUI.
GUI you want to open. So here it's first one. Here did not deployment it did not complete. So just I added to the management console. So it should pass DMR commands to backend, right? So for that I need to send just add command worked. Deploy it did not work. Through 2 commands it will run backend DMR. Add will run and this one deploy. So add by adding add command will work. So enable. So this it will enable you. It will available. This will it will enable the application particular server. You can now it will available in the particular server. Now if you see down
Configuration. Management.
yeah.
Deployment.
Once again, this isn't clear. Okay,
Configuration.
so here actually it will show runtime. If it is showing means it is deployed because we have here only one server, so that's why here no group and all. Or else it will show down one more. It's a group, particular group. It's deployed already. If you want to install some other group, you can install. There it will show 1 group, 2 groups, whatever. Prod dev, it will show 1 by 1 in the third one. So this is briefly about.
First tab.
Oh, okay.
First tab.
JBoss.
First tab. JBoss management. First tab.
Oh, tab. Okay. So here
Runtime.
No, deployment.
Runtime.
Manage
Manage
deployments.
deployments. Yeah, it's
You
already
can see.
running there.
Okay.
Oh, you want to see it? Okay, no problem, no problem. It's good. Okay. So now backend it came and frontend it came, right? Now we will see domain. Okay. Almost.
So this is different IP address with the same port number.
Same port number.
But here there is no admin server and admin server.
I will sit down.
The host control.
Centralized
The domain mode, domain mode won't have this admin server managed with the IP not there. That
Central console
You will have the control.
But it's a
no, it won't have this admin server. Confused. Admin server
Yeah, he's right. You can choose. Why are you taking eyes?
the admin server problem admin server அதெல்லாம் பண்ணாது
இங்க பண்ணா domain one.
So. Okay, ours is gone. Hold on. Okay, we'll see deployment domain mode. Okay, domain mode also just will gather requirement and will start. Okay, so mission 1, mission 3. Okay, already we have missions, right? Then we'll change the mission name to or else what I will.
domain.
We are having only message, right? So there's a message.
No, the name.
Name.
No,
Just the name.
Just Tomcat 1, Tomcat 2.
Okay.
Like so for. Okay.
Just the name.
That is what I was about. What's the beginning when you type machine one?
So my applications will run on my app. Okay, just no problem, right? Because I don't want to use the standalone domain, those standard names. So I wanted to use separate. If you want to, other than that, you just suggest. I will use that only. So I have 3 missions again. 3 missions. First mission, I will first here. Name of the server, master. Okay, this is master. So IP address, this one I will keep it like this only. Or else, okay, no. I will use. No, we can give no problem. So already down, no problem. All the servers. Already down, right? No problem. No, shut down. You are discussing something that time. Okay. Here actually name we need to change master, and second one is IP address. If you have any doubt, first let me complete this one. Then I will give a little time. Then you guys ask, okay? Because already 2:30 just standard mode and I completed. Okay, just let me fast. I complete this one. Anyhow, you guys some awareness on the standard mode. Then maybe you can pick up very quickly, right? So, master. Port offset 10,000 and. Second one here CLI native IP we need to give. So it will listen. It will check CLI also. CLI native. Here by default this one will be there. Just I will add this one to actually. Okay, I will give 5. Okay. And the servers. Server 1 listens on the port. So I will give 10. Okay. This is port offset. Nothing but port offset.
No, this for server.
No, this is for servers. Server 2. This port offset. I'll give here. Okay, port offset. So IP address is this one only, and IP address should be unique again. Sorry, port. IP address is this one, and port it should listen on the management 19999 because I'm already giving 10,000. So this is a requirement. First mission. These things we need to focus on. If you want to create a second in domain mode, we want to create multiple. We need to give like this. These things we need to focus on that. We'll see. If anything missed, we will add. 3, 4. So here I'm giving. This is 20. This is 30. This is 40. These are the offsets. Okay, for servers.
What is the master, right? One server.
Which one? Master. This one. Slave.
No problem. This is slave one. Okay.
Slave one.
And then down you have server 3, server 4.
Yes, exactly. So I didn't copy that one. You will copy mission 3.
So how is it? So 3 servers.
Three missions actually. In the 3 missions, see each mission having this one. What you can say? Mission means one physical mission. Okay. Host means server means inside logical servers. Host control is nothing but host. Host means nothing but mission one here.
So my confusion here is these two will be acting as 2 slaves, right? And there will be one master.
1 second.
2 slaves. And
Yes, correct.
One master is in host 1, physical host 1.
Physical host.
I'm just saying. And these two are in 2 different hosts. Okay. So now 2 slaves, right? Slave 1, slave 2.
Slave 2.
Now again you have something called server 3, server 4. How it is different from the slave 1 and why we are needing these 2 there? Why we need that?
I will tell you.
Slave 1 is the host controller.
In that host controller, you have 2 servers.
See, I will tell you. I will explain.
Master is the domain controller. Slave 1 is the host controller. And the server 1, server 2 are the actual managed servers.
Exactly. See, the first day I showed the diagram domain host.
Yes.
So that's what I wanted to do the same thing. So host 1 is nothing but first mission. The first mission is nothing but host. Let me show.
I have one is the host 1.
Just give me 2 minutes. I will explain. So don't get confused. See, my app is nothing but my software, my JBoss software. I am taking complete domain folder. I am taking my app. That means one JBoss software I am taking. I am JBoss software 1. I am installing in mission 1. Okay. Next one is my app 2 is nothing but JBoss software. I am copying in another mission. I am installing, and my app 3 is third mission. These are all same JBoss folders only. I am differentiating by mentioning domain control as local and becoming it as a master. So first one is master. It will become master because of I will change small modification in the XML file. So in this, my app is nothing but one domain folder. Inside, name of the server is master. I am referring as this is the master. If someone is opening this file, they will see stop. Okay, this is master file. So this is the domain. And by seeing the name, they will come to know master. And by seeing the domain control, they will come to know that is the master local. So these two things I will show in the local host. This is nothing but master. Second two missions are nothing but these two deployed in.
What is the, you told that the my app one, that's a master, that's domain. And what is like server 1 and server 2?
Server 1, server 2 logically I will create. See,
So
I will have WebLogic, you know, right? WebLogic domain is there. Domain. Inside domain we have servers.
Yeah.
Admin server and manage server. Admin server we are seeing in the console in the same location, but manage server can locate in anywhere. Agree?
Yeah.
Admin server will locate anywhere, right? Like that way, I'm configuring like this. Domain is one place. Server 1, server 2 configuring one way.
Okay.
Because I will tell you here. Just remove these two. No, not required. That's what. No, I'm removing, but it will maintain. Internally it will maintain.
This is server.
So no need to maintain. So if you take this one, other missions, server 3, server 4, server 5. This is now okay, right?
Yeah, now.
Okay. Because I wanted to show the domain is nothing but it's actually server.
You can change it as well.
Okay, here 35. Then I'll make it as this one.
I'll make it as 1, 2, 3.
Which one?
Make it only 1, 2, 3.
These are virtual hosts. Server 2, server 3.
No.
No, not virtual. How you are creating in WebLogic. You can just compare with. See, whenever complete domain is nothing but WebLogic. How you will see that like that only. But there admin server, manage server names. Here I'm just logically I will group the servers. First day I showed the diagram. In the diagram, if you see, just I will open that one once again. Okay, that will give more clarification.
Also, instead of master, can't we call it domain controller? Can't we give a name domain controller? Is it mandatory to give master?
Master. We can give like that, no problem.
Because I'm confused, so I'm asking.
No problem.
Take it like
Because if you are given that one, because already inside attributes domain control many places it is there.
Because you are saying it is domain controller, right?
Domain
Machine, master is nothing but domain controller.
Domain controller. Master is nothing but domain controller. See, that server I'm making as a master, remaining as slaves. Okay.
Slave is nothing but host controller.
I will show you this diagram, and we can give domain control also, no problem. But inside the configuration file, we have many domain controllers. See this one. Okay. So first mission also we can keep servers, but no problem. But we can easily understand through this one, because in the diagram we have in this diagram we have these two missions servers like that you are saying, right? So that's why I removed that. Okay, no problem. Host control is nothing but whatever name we are giving host. And second one is host. Slave 1, slave 2. This is slave 1, slave 2. The my app one I represent, that is host servers. This one, host servers. Entire this machine is nothing but machine 1, means my app 1. So this entire box is nothing but machine, that means machine 2. So
Host controller is like node manager.
no, it's kind of node manager, but we can call it as, we will not call it node manager, that one here, because host controller will see, it will maintain whether these servers are logically properly grouped or not, same profile maintaining or not, whether these servers are alone or part of any group. These things host controller will check through domain controller. Host controller, how it will check? This server doesn't have much power, means host controller doesn't have much power, but it will take the signals from domain controller. So domain control pass the signals, host control will take, and it will ensure all these whatever policies domain have, those policies already it is following. Nothing is going wrong. Nothing is going wrong in this. Something like this, it will pass the instructions. Host control will only do. It will not do much. Okay.
Starting and copyright only.
So the process controller will do all these life cycles. This starting, stopping, this one. Domain controller will pass the information to consistency information. Host controller just will receive and pass. Understood? Clarity? My app.
Host control is related to lifecycle management.
Lifecycle management? No, it is.
Any starting, stopping can we do from
No. Domain only it will pass all instructions because we are referring everything to domain only.
Okay.
So I will open the
controller machine. If I want to shut down server 3 and 4 in second machine, is there any command line or how it is?
Management console also you can do, command line also you can do. Okay. Both you can do. So I will open the console, then I will show you how it will. So my app 1. Okay. This is the information contains.
Proceed on to do some configuration.
It's okay. Okay. First of all, I need to change here because I will show you this one also. Which I have given here. It should not be unique actually. CLI.
No.
CLI should not be unique. Okay.
What is the CLI meter? What will it do?
Command line interface.
What will it do?
Command line.
Report.
Command line interface. For logging through
Command.
if you want to command line interface screen, you have to log into that port 999. So where we have okay. Now you can go to domain. Okay, domain. Inside domain we have configuration tempo, data temp here. Okay, like this here. Okay, just I will go make directory. My app 1. Okay. Copy, enter content because I did not bring up the server, so it doesn't have anything, logs and all these things. So I'm bringing up complete this one. Okay. I'm copying complete content to my app 1.
Domain content to it is like my app 1, my app 2, my app 3. Three group of servers.
Three servers, three different servers.
Individual ones.
He's going to make my app 1 as domain and my app 2 and my app 3 as slave.
Domain control.
Yes. So complete information. Here it won't be there. So once server all is created, then only it will come. Complete content. See there you can see now. See that's why I did not go. That is standalone. Okay, standalone we have deployments, but in the domain mode we don't have deployments in the outside. We have inside server 1, server 2. We will once it bring up, it will come. Okay, all this once it will. But here not like that. Data is nothing but here. Okay, I did not explain. Okay, data is nothing but deployment only actually here. How it will work? First if you move the file to data folder, it will just hold the file. It will hold the file. But extraction, once var file if you deploy, it should extract. Then only we can access through outside. It should extract. That thing you should do. So that extraction will not happen here in the data. Temp is there. The extraction will happen in the temp. If you remember Tomcat sessions deployment, how it will happen? Tomcat will happen through web apps. Their web apps folder is there. Once if you transfer the data for whatever deployment you have, that deployment if you do the web apps, the file will go sit in the web apps folder. Automatically it extracts there itself. in the Tomcat. If you observe, so web apps will be deployment folder there. Here data folder like this. Once if you create, servers will come. Okay, bring up this one, it will come. And the tempo.
Data and show what it-
Okay.
it's empty.
Okay, empty.
Once the-
So remember this one. Inside data we have content. This will holds content, but not it will not extract.
So once you start the server, then it will be doing.
No. Once if you deploy the application, it will.
In
Okay.
standalone also, when you copy it, it will extract itself. In standalone.
It will extract itself
Like Tomcat.
like Tomcat. Correct.
Inside terms, logs are there, no, right?
Inside tempo.
Logs will be created once you start.
Now once it will start, then only it will come. Okay, I am going to modify this configuration file. First, my app on. I'm in my app. So here, BI. See.
Okay.
Okay. Here actually, domain.xml we will not touch.
Host master.xml, right?
Host, master, slave. We have 3 files in this. So we will touch only that one because see, domain is nothing but this is also on server only.
Yeah.
This domain also it can hold the servers. That's why I typed actually, but as per diagram I removed that again. Okay. So it will hold everything because this is also normal. This one only. So I'm making it as a master. By default it is our master. So first I will open host.
You are in my app folder, right?
Yes.
Okay, my app one. Okay. So host.xml I will open. So this is a file. Actually, in this master already is there. See, this master. Okay, because I opened host.xml. If I will open host-slave or master, you cannot see.
Yeah, only that can.
That can-
will be there, or else slave and slave.
So master you cannot see because I opened main file. So that's why its master is there. And one more thing you can observe: domain controller. See, domain controller, if you see inside, this is the main file host.xml. I did not open host-master and host-slave because these two, one is master, one is slave. I opened host.xml. That's why it contains both. One is local, other one is remote. Okay. This remote indicates slave. That means if server is somewhere, slave is somewhere, some other mission, master is some other mission. These two should contact, right? So remotely it should contact. I will enable this flag. I will enable this flag. Sorry, this one tag. Then it will become a host. Sorry, slave. Okay. This indicates slave. Okay. Just remember these two lines. I will open master and slave also. Okay.
And rest of the configuration remains same.
Same.
Like
Secondly, I opened last one, domain.xml, host.xml, differentiation. I showed same, whatever content in domain and host. That's why I opened that one. So domain contains few things, host contains few things. Host contains the server's information. Domain doesn't contain the server information, socket information, all this information. Wherever servers will configure, there only these sockets, all these things will come into picture. Okay. I will open host-master. Okay. In this master, if you see, so this is master. Okay.
Domain it will be there.
So if you say,
Slave one.
so
Remote one.
remote won't be there because I open host-master.xml.
Yes.
So host-master.xml indicates like this. See, this means this is I can use this file as a master. I no need to touch domain.xml and host.xml. I can use for master configuration. I can use host-master.xml. For slaves configuration, I can use host-slave.xml. Right? I can use these two files and I can configure domain. Agree? Configuration. Okay. Now we are in my app one. We will become. Sorry. I will configure master server. Okay. First we go to master. It is there. So master is there. And second thing is here actually double line is this port is not available, right? So we will make this port as I'm adding one. Okay, just remember. Okay. Next thing is one. I'm adding these two. Okay. This is a management interface. Okay. So this is a management. Sorry, this is native. First is CLI. Yes, this is CLI and this is management team. Okay. Okay. These are the things. What is it? Host-master.xml. Okay. Host-master.xml. I am just modifying only CLI configuration port and port configuration. CLI and management. So this one, okay. Just you remember this one. I only modified CLI port and management port. Okay. Now this is done. Just I will bring up the server. Okay. If any issues comes, then we come to know easily. Yes. Okay. Okay. Just domain.xml, domain.sh. Sorry, domain.sh. We need to give path here. Domain.sh hyphen host, because here there one server only. That's why I will bring up here. There I have standalone.xml only. So that's why I no need to pass XML file information. Here I have 3 XML files information I have. One is domain, and host master, host slave, host 4 files I have. So that's why I need to pass specific XML file information also here. So for that config equal to host hyphen master.xml. Okay, so I passed the XML file information, and I have 3 folders, so that I need to pass that also. Hyphen d JBoss dot domain. This is domain. There I ran with the JBoss server dot domain dot base. Sorry, server dot base dot directory. So here domain dot
base dot directory.
Base. There, okay. Home EAP okay.
Yeah, it isn't.
Okay, done, right? Just I'm giving space because we'll see other. After that, it will get updated. We'll see the updated console output also. So that's why I'm giving a little space. And
okay. Now suppose same configuration, one host is running with a standalone with the same IP address and port in use. That time you cannot start it.
No, some other process utilizing port, so it will not allow. It will not allow to, whether it is standalone. See, someone using Tomcat double line. Here it is not allowing me to do, right? Whether it is standalone domain mode. Port should be 3. Okay, next I will go to my app. Okay, my app 2. Okay. Configuration inside host hyphen slave.xml you will take, because I'm becoming this one. I'm changing to slave. I'm treating it as slave this one. So here there is no name. So first I need to give name. Just carefully observe this one, because based on this only the further classes maybe. So what name we have given? Slave 1, right? Slave 1. So slave 1 we have given. So now See, remote already it is domain controller. Domain controller is there. So in this, what I need to change? What happened? Okay, page down. Okay. So remote control, in this I need to change address. Which address I need to give here? So I need to give master's address, because it should go remotely and talk to domain. You should go directly go and talk to domain. So that's why domain on which port it is listening, that port I need to give here. So which port is listening?
One port.
One is common. 127.0. I did not do anything.
Port only is told, right? But
Okay. Sorry, port also. But address also. So IP address should be same. See, IP address and port should be same, right? Then only it will talk to master. So I told port, but my port and master, the IP address both need, because some IP, some port, 7001 WebLogic. I need to give reference in slave. Then only it will go and talk. So I'm referring this domain controller. This domain controller is nothing but domain information it will hold. So port information, the IP address. So here, what I did there, one, right? Okay. So I need to give this one. And one more thing, CLI IP I need to change. This is called CLI IP, native. This I need to change. This is native IP address. This I need to change. Two? Not one.
You give 5.
I need to give different one. I need to give here.
20, 10 you give.
No, you gave.
Forget about that notepad. We'll give this one only, because notepad already used.
You gave 599.
Actually, notepad I did not modify, because you guys are coming to this one command line. That's why I left that like that only. I will show here what after brought up the servers. I will configuration. I will tell you one more time. Explain. So complete domain, because there only domain will come and all servers, groups, profiles, all this will come. Okay now. So please just remember, CLI IP should be unique to master, slave. So here I will give something. Already one I have given, right?
5 give 5.
You gave
5 I will give. Okay.
2 and 3 whether it's there.
2 and 3 I will use for slaves.
There is a CLI port of master.
CLI port. No, not master. CLI should be different on all servers. That should be different. This slave given 5, but in master I have given 1. Okay, here I give 5, and domain control information same. It should be remain same as in my domain. And next thing is, see, anyhow we come to know, right? Already this IP address we no need to change also, no problem. Change it to 172. Okay, got it now? So this interface, what I'm talking is this one. What I'm saying, this interface part, we have 3 IPs. If you change also, no problem. These 3 IPs, no change also, no problem. If you keep also, no problem, because we have concern like this one only. Domain controller should be listen. Same thing we need to what domain is listening. That IP address and port we need to give here. The other one you need to give 172. You can give, no problem. 172 also.
Now we didn't start any server here, right? We only started host controller. Next.
I am not starting any servers.
Okay.
So
And you didn't start any native port in CLI native port there, right?
Master?
You didn't mention any CLI native port.
I mentioned already.
One only.
One I mentioned. Because see, that should not be unique in all the servers. Master. I have one master, 2 slaves. The CLI native IP should not be unique to remaining servers. So for that, to remaining machines. So for that, first one I made as a made that as 19919. Sorry, 1999. Okay, that is 1999. This is 13599. Next one I make it as a 6999. So CLI should be different. So next thing is remote domain controller IP should be same as we mentioned in domain host main master server. What we mentioned, because it should go and talk to that server.
The slave should talk to the
Master. So for that we need to give relation. That relation is domain controller only. And second thing is
that is the CLI native of
master. CLI native of master.
which one here? 1999. Master CLI. CLI is master separate CLI and slave separate CLI.
One second. Master's CLI is 1,990 or 1,999.
1,999.
I told you CLI, just remember command line interface that will always listen on 9999 and management console will always listen on 9990.
Ram, you have changed. Management console only 9999.
Then here we give.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, management console only.
No. Management console 9990.
That's what.
Native IP 9999.
No, you
Bring
don't
notebook.
change.
Okay, now got it now. See, CLI.
Whatever port you are giving CLI native, that only you do slave also.
No. That is what I'm telling. See, I have.
For slave you will give 5, but you need to give that also, right?
Remote you have to give
Remote.
master's information.
Master's
See,
information.
I will.
Master's IP and port.
Yeah,
number.
Around the-
Marker is there. I will explain. There.
It's there.
every server should have one.
See, I will tell you. Don't forget about this one. We have.
Take one notepad and same number, same.
See, same. Okay. See, in this, just don't confuse. Okay. See here, CLI. We have general default ports in JBoss. I'm telling. Okay. CLI.
Master CLI.
One second. Forget about master slaves. Just ports first. Listen. Okay. Just remember CLIs. All ports in JBoss.
Okay.
9999.
That is CLI.
This is CLI ports forever.
Yes.
Okay. If you want to log into console mode, you have to give this port.
Yes.
Okay. Just remember. Then management console. Okay. This listens on 9990. Okay. Okay now.
Yeah.
And second one HTTP. This listens on 8080. So these are the ports, default ports in the JBoss. Here one thing we need to remember is CLI port for each server only one. We will not give this CLI reference to anywhere. We will not give anywhere. Okay. CLI wherever you are giving CLI, that should be specific to that server. 9999 you are giving, the 9999 should be for that machine only. If you give same IP to CLI to other machine and there already remotely it is accessing, slave already accessing, then it will say already you are in dump. They already given same port binding somewhere already listening. Slave will not start. So CLI should be unique to host. Host is nothing but my app. My app is your machine. Okay. CLI should be like that.
So when you pass the master's information into the slave, that time you gave IP address and
Port
one
number.
1,990.
See, I will tell you.
Yeah,
So,
that is management console port.
That one you gave, right?
No, 199.
19999 given.
But you told CLI port you don't have to use anywhere.
No, Bhavna, actually, every server has its own unique.
It's
CLI.
no, I will tell you.
If you are
See, I have 3 servers: my app 1, my app 2, my app 3. CLI I have given in the my app 1, 19999.
Okay.
Okay. 19999 I have given. Where
Master.
in my app 1
Okay.
and coming to my app 2, host-slave.xml.
While calling my app one, you have used 1,990 and
yeah.
that's what I'm telling now.
See, that's what. Listen. First, listen.
No.
First, listen. No, just 1 second. I will tell you. I have my app 1, my app 2, my app 3.
Okay.
First, I log into my app 1. There, I went to host-master.xml. I used. I will use 2 files only.
Okay.
Host-master.xml, host-slave.xml. These 2 files only I will use for across the domain setup. Agree? So my app 1. Okay. Let me. This information is useful. Just listen. Okay. Just 5 minutes. Give me. Okay. I have 3. My app 1, my app 2, my app 3. Okay. So I have 4 files I have in the domain. Domain.xml, host.xml, host-master.xml, host-slave.xml. I have 4 files in the my app 1. So means domain folder I have these major XML files. So coming to my app 1 or first if you want to set up a domain environment, if you want to set up a domain, you need master and slaves. You need for master and slave, one server you make it as a master and other servers as a slaves. Okay, so for that you can use for master and creating master and slaves. You can use 2 files is enough. No need to touch domain.xml and host.xml. So if you want to use, you can use, because predefined they have given already in the domain folder host-master.xml, host-slave.xml they have given.
Yes.
So you can use for master host-master.xml, and for slaves you can use host-slave.xml. Host-master.xml I will open in the master myapp1. Myapp1 always, myapp1 is a machine naming, machine name myapp1. So my domain also that one only, myapp1 domain. Okay, myapp2 is the domain 2, means sorry, host or machine. Myapp3 is same. So host myapp1 is master. So which file I need to touch? Host-master.xml. I will go inside and I will change the name, but no need to change the name because already it is master. So already master already it is there. I no need to touch. Coming to IP addresses, CLI native you have to give, because for first file no need to change. Already both are different. Management port and CLI is different. Okay, management port and CLI already is different. CLI port I have given 1999. Okay, because 999 already listens somewhere, already is listening that one. It is not available. I cannot use that one. So just one I added. Okay, 1999. Second one CLI I have given 1. So CLI and down master you have, sorry, management console IP, that 999. That also, see, I'm changing to 1999. Okay, now CLI and master management ports are different. These okay, different, right? Just keep it like this. CLI is 1999. You remember CLI master CLI is 1999. Go to second myapp2. There open the host-slave, because it is customized for slave.
Yeah.
They have given already. No need to touch master or host.xml. So go to their host-slave.xml. There you can touch only name equal to slave 1. CLI, coming to CLI part, you give something else. It should not listen anywhere.
Yeah.
That is 2, 3, 2 or 3 something you can give. I given 5 because already 2, 3 I wanted to give it for something else. Or if you want to give because it should be unique. CLI should be unique.
Yes.
That is my intention. So
So you get 599.
599 I have given. Coming to management console. So across the domain management console is 1999 only you should place. You should not change it to anything else. So IP address also you should keep what is a managed master. And down, if you see in the host-slave.xml, you see the servers. Sorry. Servers information you can see. Servers also by default 80G, 80 something will be there. You should change it to offset to 10. If you just 10 you give, 80 become 8090. If you offset give 10. Okay, for particular server 1, server 2, I will give offsets. These things we need to. Host.slave. So myapp2 I will touch only host-slave.xml. Okay. So like that. Oh.
Every server will have its own sales.
So actually, you know what happened? He was telling right thing. Then you told the other port number. Then he asked the same question. You told no. So
1 second.
It was like totally confused.
Okay.
So now you understood, right?
999.
Yeah, I will open because see,
Now I got
while
it.
modifying, just be careful. Just 2 minutes, okay? Forget about all questions. What is modifying? After closing WQ, while saving, just ask questions. Okay? In which file we have? Host-slave.xml, right? So in this, myapp2 I'm using. So okay, here I need to give name. So slave 2. No problem, no problem. See, in this domain, map 2 only. So no, okay, you want to give save, no problem, because I treat it as each server as a host. So my app 2, right? That's why slave 2 I have given. My app 3 I have given slave 3. No problem. No, 2, 2, 3, 3.
Yes.
Because master also slave only. But I forcibly am making it as master. Okay. First I modify just more name. Second thing is CLLI here.
Now you
That I inserted I socket interface.
Okay. Next thing is
you already gave 1 to master.
correct. I will give. Okay. Okay, here one. Okay, and everything I'm remaining same only. I'm keeping remaining same. And second thing is port offsets. I will keep it as a this one. Just I will add 10. Okay.
Two servers will be there by default.
By default it will be there, and different. You can see groups also there. So here group is main server group. By default it will come. If you want to customize, you can customize from there also. Management console. Okay. So okay.
Two groups are there.
In these 2 groups are there.
We can keep the same
Because no, I will tell you. If you see second server, second slave I will create. By default it will give main server and other server. Okay. 2 groups it is giving.
Okay.
So you can see difference here. That's why by default file came like this. Same group also you can use. So you can see 2 groups, 2 servers. Okay. The other server main group you can see in slave 2. Slave 3 you can see. Slave 3 you can see one more server that belongs to main group. So that means main server having 2 servers. Okay, now okay, right?
So there you see there you have 1 double and double.
One double and double. That is domain.
Master
So,
CLI code.
master. One double and double line.
Is it
Master CLI code.
No, that is a master CLI code only. That is what I asked you. That is not management code. That is the CLI code.
Remotely. 1 second. No, but it should be.
No, it is just listening. It is
okay.
a connection to the first master. Like slave is connecting to master. So that CLI information we are giving here. Master's information we are giving here. Not management console. That is CLI information.
Think so. 1 second. Let me see. 1 second.
I was saying the same thing. No one noticed. Okay, maybe I understood.
Okay. By default it came like this, all right? We did not modify anything.
That means CLI code.
I will tell you. First I explained correctly that time. After you explained again, so I told this is management, this is CLI. Right?
That is management.
I told first correctly only, then I changed. Okay.
No, I can say no. 1 double and
Now double and double is CLI only. No, CLI, see, this notepad whatever I written, this is correct. So CLI double and double is correct. Management code is triple and 0. CLI only. Because it is backend, maybe console, management console is just Management console just application, right? So everything you see, I told you yesterday already. CLI management console will limits the functionality. CLI will give all the functionalities, all the aspects of configuration file. Yesterday I told. So repeat question, same thing. I only diverted to somewhere. Okay. Now CLI you have seen, right? This CLI I have given in the master. This should not be same in the other CLI. Sorry. Now we can treat it as a native IP. This one. This is CLI. The CLI belongs to that master IP we need to give. Okay. Fix it. First is native. Now CLI you can remember like that. See domain. Now next config equal to. Now which one I need to do? Slave.xml. Anyone can -d.
JBoss.domain.list.direct. Home equal to home. JBoss. They have to.
So expected errors will come. I will tell you. Don't worry about that one. It came already. That's why I told before only. Okay. Here server started without errors. That you should know. Okay. Yeah. And one more thing is, I have already master. I already given master's information. In the domain controller tag, I have given master's information. Where my master is in here. So I have given space also for observing. See, whatever slaves I given, it is registered. If it is not coming, then it will say here register. It is showing, right? Instead of this, it will show unregistered. Whatever you are going to trying to this one unregistered. It will show like this. No, once if you shut down this one, message will come unregistered. After registration, it will come like this. Okay. This is this one. Slave one. Next we'll go to other slave. Okay. Where we are? This one. Next my app 3. Monday is the last class. Last class. So if you keep on, if you say like this, people get bored also. So I don't want to continue. Let me complete today domain and my app 3 CD configuration. So slave I'm editing. Now tell me which one I need to modify.
Name.
Post name.
Equal to slave. CLA then that remote. CLA 6 at 6.
Now we'll give different ones. Okay. Okay. So this should be same for all servers.
Yeah. IP
I missed intentionally. Okay. Next, I wanted to show one more thing. That's why I missed that one.
Okay.
And if we go to further down, server 1, server 2, you have, right?
Yeah. Offset.
That also will change. Yeah, where? 1 second. Offset we have, no, here I'm giving offset, this one. In the server only we need to use offset.
20 you need to give. There you give 10.
10 and 20.
40.
So I will give you here server 3.
Oh, name also changing.
So it will start no problem, but we have to keep like that 30, yeah,
30.
or 40.
Let's need something else. 70.
Okay. Okay.
Server 4 you need to change.
Offset value I will give.
80.
Okay.
What is this one? Starting one?
Where
The other server.
other server. So other server this one. Okay.
Inside slave, where between two servers.
Okay. Hyphen.
You can copy from there.
Host hyphen.
Slave.
You should remember this one.
Sorry. Slave. Okay.
No, config.
Config could
host
hyphen
slave dot XML.
JBoss dot domain dot base dot PAR home directory EAP JBoss my active 3.
Okay. Done. It will not start.
I didn't give the IP address, right?
So here we will pass that one.
Oh.
Here hyphen JBoss. If someone will miss, no need to open again and this one. So domain master area is master address equal to 127 0.0.1. Okay.
It's not taken.
Just 1 second. It is not taken.
Okay, total IP is 65535.
Six.
And you gave 69999.
Where?
Yeah.
See the IP address change.
Port, I think. Port is exceeded. Port exceeded.
Ah, correct. No, in the console, there console.
Invalid.
Correct. So then, which one is available? That one will give.
What is the limit?
That yesterday, that 65 something it will be there.
Okay. 65,000 only.
65,000.
1024 to
Use some 3, 4. 4 we didn't use.
To command line port we cannot pass. Offset value I need to change. I think 1024 to 65,000.
65,000.
1024. Below are register already registered, right?
Yeah.
But Apache is just 80, right?
That by default for that one.
It is below 100.
For that server only, we will not give. By default, it will give with Apache. No, Apache also they are registered already. Apache server. Okay, here what 7.
Apache is run on 804.
Use 4. We didn't use 4.
4 used, we didn't use, right?
49999.
Yeah, okay.
So here actually one error will come. I will explain that error why it is coming. Okay. So first we will focusing on our task. Say here started. So this one. So then we'll check master whether it's registered or not. So it's already registered. Slave 1 registered, slave 2 registered. So I will discuss that error later. Means below only. We'll open this one first. Console. We'll open management.
It's showing 192 out of 287 started.
Which one?
In the services.
Where? Oh, what is this? 1 second. This one, master, huh?
Slave.
Which slave?
Both of them are shown.
Ah.
192 out of 287 services are done.
Hmm.
123 services are lazy.
Lazy because of error came, no?
So that is not going to impact.
That will not impact anything. See, here you can see before started. It will say started with errors. It will say the error. Yesterday we saw, right? Started with errors. It will say like that. Services, it depends actually. See, my configuration doesn't contain everything. Just basic configuration I'm starting. See, it requires many advanced. While installing, it will show advanced. Install SSL, install that one, security, this one. It will show few things. Here, I will explain here only. See, this error telling. See, if you see here, Harnet Q core server. This Harnet Q core server means this is JMS service. So I did not configure anything, but configuration file contains everything. Configuration file contains JMS service. See, basic configuration will contains everything. So based on that, a cluster and everything will contain. There I need to change the. See, whenever JMS settings will be, the JMS settings we need to do accordingly properly. See, so far I did not do any JMS settings. That's why it's giving this error. This will not impact anything. JMS only, JMS cluster. We have internally JMS cluster will be there for each JBoss. So internally, that is called Harnet Q service. It will use that Harnet Q. If you see here, netty, this netty, and one more will be there. INVNT. That means Harnet Q service will use JMS will use Harnet Q service. Okay, Harnet Q server, that is we will call server also. So that is trying to connect to main console because I did not configure anything, so that's why it is giving error. If you see further after this also, you can see after some time it will again proceed. After down also it will come again error. So that is completely JMS service error. Okay, that will not impact anything. So we have connectors and the acceptors concept will be there in Harnet Q. That Harnet Q JMS. The JMS using the Harnet Q server for JMS services. That Harnet Q follows the concept of connectors and acceptor. Connector will see which Harnet Q can I connect. Connector will see. The acceptor will see. Acceptor is Harnet Q side. It will think which connections I can accept. Messaging, right? So that means Q topic. All these concepts we already know in the logic, right? Understood? No, nothing. See, I will tell you. Okay, no problem. I will explain, no problem. Okay, this error belongs to JMS. We did not configure JMS, that's why it is giving error. That you understood? Second thing is, I am explaining. Main configuration that contains everything. That configuration file. That see, main file only. It will no whatever file I used, file used in the host XML, that will see. We have four files, but almost all same files only. Just name only, master, slave. So host only, host file means host slave.
So in that XML file only,
it is trying to connect it, because if you see is what is that called? Persistence will be there in the host.xml file. Okay, I will show you if you want. I will show you that one also. In the configuration file, we have Harnet Q server information will be there. There it is trying to connect to that server, but I did not give any. I did not configure anything, so it obviously it will throw error. Right? That's why services are not fulfilled. Got it now?
I have one question, but why didn't happen slave 2? Even there you didn't configure, right?
Same thing happened both.
that we will see on Monday. We will see the time.
Console will see.
Okay.
Okay, na? So at least basic information you got, right? Huh? I'm going to stop the classes on Monday. Monday I will take the command line interface and deployments. Deployments I can show now only.
You showed me
No, even this one.
Domain mode. I'm going to stop. I'm not proceeding. Okay, you don't feel burdened. Okay, I'm going to stop only. So whatever, see each application server contains many things.
Instead of deployment, you can check
Okay.
You can go to
No, no.
Oh, okay.
He is not there. He is not here. Okay. Just I will open my management console. Okay, I'm going to stop. Remaining 2 topics, CLI and JVM configuration settings. I will explain exactly what JVM configuration in this one. You 4 guys, I don't want to consider these guys. You 4 guys, just understood or not? First tell me, because you are going to work on this. I am stressing one. See, I'm stressing like anything. Because only basics I'm stressing because of you should know the terminology. You should not configure because already we have logic content behind the environment. So that's why JBoss, you should remember all these things: host controller, domain controller, profile, extension, subsystem. All these things you should remember. That's why I'm saying again and again. So I'm not saying high level advanced concept. I'm not showing anything here. Okay, just these things tell to anything. Okay, almost done. I don't want to continue further.
Keep and thread also.
feedback.
The keep and thread will also be there in this one also, right?
Heap thread, see, I will tell you, heap thread, no need to much focus on this one. Kill minus 3. Sorry, kill minus 3. Heap in the process ID, you can use backend, you can take. We are using application servers on top of Java only. For every application servers, heap, thread dump almost same. Process will be same for any application server, any process is same, right? So that is not much focus on that one because whatever you know, that is more than enough. I am saying here what is domain, what is that one, this one here completely understood, right? So that is good. Management console I need to open again. Which console I cannot open? Ramya, can you say which? Xmin.
Zero only. I think 0 only gave.
No. X 4 times 9.
No, I'm asking which footy. I can put.
But yeah, no idea.
Master, I think. Master.
custom issues like
You
that.
have to open master and through master you can control this.
Okay, now no problem, right?
No problem.
But it is short form of math.
If you pass, it will not record, right?
Yeah.
It will not record, right?
No.
Okay. Because nowadays software is cheating, and that's why.
I don't know. I don't know top one again. From there. The last one.
More than 3 to 4 days, we should not take actually, right? We will get bored actually.
Ramya has some hybrid etiquette. You want to
Okay.
Unit here is for
1 triple line 0.
Yes, absolutely.
He is super form.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Because he only
Okay, 1 second. I'm enabling this one. I'm resuming.
One triple line 0.
So, can you identify which one is extra something? Any difference you are seeing? Yeah.
Administration.
No, domain. Administration already is there because administration will give the administration means users access. Which user can access, which user can monitor, which user can deploy roles here like this. Okay. So this administration tab is there in standalone also. So
So here in from domain also we can create CIs.
okay. And from here also we can create. See here main group and other group. Okay. So now you can see here 10 is there. and 70 is there.
Yeah.
So you don't need to modify the XML file, which put I have given, which offset I have given. So you can get to know from here also. So 20, 80, okay na? So this is this one, and I will deploy on application. Okay.
When did you select full HA profile?
Full HA profile. It is.
See, by default it will be there because I did not select group also.
Yeah.
Group will contain by default with profile.
But
Then
group
what
is
is this
coming
group?
there, right?
Which one? See, I will tell you. Before selecting the group, we need to select a profile. You guys, did you ask the group? So group already it is the main group. I only showed main group and other group. So that group always by default contains the profile. I will show them here only. So if you are customizing anything, you are creating new group. That side, that time it will allow. It will ask you which profile you want to choose. I'm not creating any group. Just I configure domain means servers. Okay. So here if you see.
Then what is that main group and other group?
Where main?
In domain. Server 1 and
See in the domain I will show you.
main group. Then what is the group?
No, those are groups only. By default it will come with server. If you want to customize the groups, you will have to go to server groups. See, there you can see. Okay, server groups.
I was listening to you.
Okay, not listen. See there.
Down and see profile is automatically.
See, this server group will allow you to create the group. Okay. Got it now? But these two groups by default it will come with server. You already I showed you in the XML file. It is there. Main group and other group. It is there.
That is not.
Which one?
Profile also is there in XML.
Profile also is there only because while creating group only, profile always obviously it will assign that one. So like that. See, if you see by default main group will come full. There only you can see full. So full HA. By default it will come. So if you want to customize, then you can create for groups creation this one. So here only I will show you.
So now you can't able to edit that profile, right?
See this was because now you cannot see. No, you cannot modify this profile.
Only you can able to create a separate group.
So now whatever doubts we have somehow, right?
Yeah.
So once if you assign the profile to group, you cannot modify.
Only group can be created.
Group can be created with same profile. Okay. Here I am creating one group. Which one? Prod-group. Okay. Profile. So it will asking you to which one you want to select. I will select default because the default it is not there. Okay. Prod always should be full HA. No, not this is just sample only. Okay. Socket also same socket you have to take HA socket. That's it. Okay. Group created. Okay. So whatever I will do from the management console, it will give the messages. So added group is done. So I don't. So enough. I saw already clear 0 now. So now go to configuration, server configuration. Okay. I'm creating one server here. Backend I showed which server creating server, and here also we can see. So prod server A. Prod server A. Okay. And group. Now here it is asking which group it should be. See, it is not allowing separate. See, it is whenever I'm creating server, it is asking server group also. Right? So without group I cannot create the server. Here offset 10, 20 registered, 70, 80 registered, 60, 30. 30. Auto restart if you want you can give. We will see from there only. We will see from there only. Auto start because already these servers already auto restarted. I did not start. So I will show you it manually from console. Okay. See auto restart false I said. Okay, server is in the group. This one. Okay, now runtime actually I need to go, but I want to show here one more thing. Okay, no problem. First I'll start the server and show you. Okay. Here. overview. Go to overview. There you can see all the servers. So here
Why is domain controller?
domain
Okay.
domain controller. 1 second.
How we can change that to slave now?
We need to mention why it is. I will tell you. I will tell you. That also I will tell you. See, while creating, I did not select group host. Guys, observed, no, right? See, master by default, master is there, but I need to select here slave 2, slave 3. But while creating, I did not see the host. So master I see. That's why I told master also can hold the servers. Now you clarified here. Okay, one more dot clarified. You cannot modify the profile. We cannot once assign the profile. That is also clarification. We got some clarification on that also.
Can we directly create a server, the group and profile and
Everything we can do manually, but few advanced configurations we cannot do from the management console. Which one?
Down there. I have a prod server.
This one.
Come here. Just saying what are the options. So you can change the profile, right?
One
Change
second.
it. Change and save. So changing group means changing profile.
no?
Group contains
No,
profile.
correct. He's correct.
Group
He's
contains
correct.
profile.
But no. Here one question is actually group cannot modify the profile. No. First
hey.
question. No. We can actually now this also one of the clarification only.
You change the
We can
profile.
change the group, but profile.
See, I'll tell you.
Only by
See
changing the
here,
group, you can
okay?
change the group.
How many profiles you have? 4.
That is not profile.
No, that is not profile actually.
Sockets.
The sockets.
Okay.
See, once if you assign
not
the
giving.
Profile information is
Now, can you change that
Okay,
group
then
to
I
some
think-
other group? What it will be? See what
There, top server. No,
Server,
not the
the server
server
group.
group. Server, that one.
server group now.
Group, server group.
down.
The one which
Third
I
one after start.
give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay.
The one which I
Okay.
that one.
Change the group now. And
So here you have 3, right?
Give to
So if you change it to
main
someone,
server group.
I will tell you here.
just
said
change.
correct.
We'll see now. We'll see if there is change or not. So it change, right?
Change, but see now.
Just go over there.
Now what?
That
It's
page.
saying other server group there at the top.
mm,
See, prod server A, other server group, and auto start false because that is false.
So
So we can change the
server
group.
we can move the server. We can move the one group to other group.
That will.
But whatever profile has the group that we
That
can
profile will be same.
same. If you want other profile means the other group we have to create and right.
You
Okay.
can change the group, but not the profile.
Not the profile. Oh my god.
If you want to change the profile, you have to create a group. and-
Correct. Exactly. I think everyone see almost all doubts.
That means in one group we have 3 servers. Each server can have different profiles. That's not different.
No, not that.
No.
In a group, they will have same profile. If you want
You
to
move to some other server.
No, one server.
we move to different groups. Servers was with one group. Okay. So what we did, we assigned another group to that server. So the profile got changed. So what you are saying is within a group,
I will tell you.
server will have different profile. That is not possible.
I understood. We are not assigning the profile to group server. We are assigning the profile to group only.
Yeah.
So now you change one server is there with a different profile.
Mm.
Now you are moving it to a different group which
Mm.
has a different profile.
Mm.
So now these servers profile also will get changed.
No, so it's moved. Actually, it's moved.
So it's
Then
profile
you
will
will
get
change.
changed.
So change, right? That's what I'm saying. But within the same group, if there are 3 servers, their profile will be same.
Can you scroll down?
How can you bring them under
So now,
the
Which one?
That's coming under
Master. Under slave, see already I created, right? So whenever you're going to create, that should be here. We need to change master to slave to slave 3. Okay now. So here we need to select and we need to create. So anything else? See any pending doubts?
Can you
go back?
Where? Yes. Server groups.
I think we have same question.
And now this one.
Server.
Where you have you can see all the servers. Can you scroll down?
No, not here. I think not here.
This one.
This one.
It is in master.
So down you want me down? Down? Not here. Not here.
That's our group.
Ah.
Let's see. Target findings, if you see it,
It's just okay.
So that we did not change. We did not change that one.
Just edit it again and
Huh?
try
We'll make a one hour.
and change it as targets as well. Then it will be clear.
Here.
There are two options now for group, selecting group and swap and port. So he was saying both should be same.
Now see here.
We should keep it same.
So here we edited. So which one you want me edit? Other server group or prod group? Tell me, Raghu.
Group also we can
Anything you
edit
edit,
Huh?
you just have to show no.
Group
Edit.
Okay.
that. No, group we
You can
can
change
change.
the profile.
Change the other server because
Profile also is going to change, right?
Now,
Everything will be changed.
no, we can create a separate group.
This world is really big.
So no need to separate, create a separate group for a profile.
Okay, so that can
So what you guys understood? So the R&D challenge is very important for this. So before doing it, see, I will show you the direction. You have to do R&D there. I will. Huh?
Later on, you want clustering and that.
Uh,
You can change the group and
Yeah.
So prod group.
no need to create a new group.
Huh?
You can edit the group and then you can.
Yeah, the server to that group. Gone. Server. Okay.
Okay, back to one.
Battery gone. Oh my God. Luckily.
saved him. Okay.
Say.
Which one you want me to say? This one.
Recording.
Yeah, this automatic.
Close and save.
For recording,
Shut
recording
down.
you just.
now can you edit?
Recording.
Yeah, recording.
Which one you want?
Otherwise system will shut down.
Because the other
Ah,
server
recording,
can-
save the
recording.
recording.
They don't have to save it.
Ah.
Once it is shut off.